Now, let's first keep in mind, 2020 is a year after the life cycle of 8. So this year is controlled by the number 7. Now, 7 means receding number. So rule number 1, okay, if we can be a little quieter. 可以静一静 a little quieter. Okay, now I did my 2020 predictions back in July last year, 2019. And in the predictions, I predict several important events. Number 1, the number 7 is a warring number, it's a receding number after the number 8, and it belongs to the element of metal. That means a lot of problems this year will have to do with the lungs and the respiratory systems. Second, there's a lot of wind factors in 2020. So when you combine metal with wind, that means number 1, the major problems in the first part of 2020 had to do with the lungs and respiratory systems. And number 2, contagious illnesses carried on by the air itself. And number 3, lots of mental illnesses toward the second half of this year. Okay, and I did these predictions as early as July last year for this year, as I always do. So when is it going to end? And I also predicted that the source of the problem would be the central and south part of the world. And also this is a record year of world natural disasters. Lots of earthquakes, lots of volcanoes, lots of wind factors. So the coronavirus is not unexpected. But it's very interesting because out of anything negative can also come up with a very positive result. My prediction is this virus will be basically controlled between the end of February and mid to end of March. And by April, it should be over. And put it that way, I've been doing predictions in the past 30 years, and I have never been wrong once. Okay, so let's look forward to it. All right? And because of that, I was on CNN a few years back, because they reviewed my predictions for so many years, and they always came up to in excess of 90% accuracy. Okay. Now, what about China? What happened to China?